Walked out today with the roses. They're under the chairs. You'll receive them after the ceremony. Due to budgetary constraints, we only got one, so good luck figuring out who gets that one. Senior reflection, another tradition at High Tech High School. The class of 2022 selected from their peers Taylor Shaw to deliver the next address, which speaks to the respect she has earned among her classmates. Taylor is a broadcasting technology major in our Media and Visual Arts Academy. She resides in Hoboken and plans to attend Rutgers University, New Brunswick, where she will pursue a degree in political science. Please welcome Taylor.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, distinguished faculty, students, and family. Today's the day we've all been waiting for. Our graduation! Let's give ourselves a nice round of applause. For those of you who may not know me,
oh no.
Sorry about that, but it's a little windy today, not gonna lie. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little too short for Thank you so much, Miss Lynn. But now, getting back to the speech. Yes, it is in order. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Taylor Shaw, a broadcasting major that's a part of the Greater Arts Academy. And it's an honor to have been nominated and chosen by my fellow classmates to deliver the class of 2022's senior reflection.
Yeah.
4 years ago, when we all embarked on this whirlwind journey, otherwise known as high school, not only did it never cross my mind that I would be speaking in front of you all today, I also never thought that so many historical events would occur during this chapter of our lives. We entered the school as anxious and naive freshmen. We believed our high school experience would be simpler and a lot like the show High School Musical, when we witnessed the flash mobs and slam poetry and the musical theater students singing in the hall at 8:30 in the morning. When in reality, our lives were turned upside down and we were faced with many challenges along this path. From the COVID-19 pandemic to the killings of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, which sparked a new wave of the Black Lives Matter movement, to our nation gaining its first woman of color vice president, the war in Ukraine, and the recent mass shootings across the country. Through all of this, we persevered, no matter how small or large the challenges thrown our way presented themselves. And on top of everything, we overcame a full school year of online learning, disconnected from our teachers and peers, while working towards and achieving our personal endeavors. One thing I was able to accomplish during this tough time was starting my own podcast, The H-Town Breakdown, with my best friend and co-host, Leah Garcia. Not to shamelessly plug the show, but you should give it a listen if you're ever on a nice stroll or interested in hearing my beautiful voice for 30 minutes straight. But it takes a village. Given the current circumstances brought upon us, the podcast was not easy to produce. From the many technical difficulties we experienced early on with recording and our lack of equipment, we persevered. We learned new hobbies, skills, and most important, more about ourselves and our strengths. And there to guide us through all of this were our teachers. I personally couldn't have created my podcast without the one and only Mr. DePiro. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Mr. DePiro taught us what it means to be a broadcaster and inspired us to take on this project. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, CDP, for helping me discover my love for broadcasting. And I know many of my fellow classmates have experienced something similar. So I need everyone to think of a teacher or staff member who has inspired you throughout these past 4 years. I can definitely think of a few names like Miss Camp, Miss Murphy, Miss Guzman, just to name a few. So is everyone ready? On the count of 3, shout their name out. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I really love all of those names. And in addition to all the amazing teachers I mentioned, I'd like to honor the unspoken heroes of High Tech, a group of hardworking individuals that truly add to this school's culture and are loved by the students and staff. Whether it's Frank or Ono greeting us with a smile every morning, or Miss Bobby calling us slicksters and saying, "You make spring look real good." And we can't forget about giving Maria hugs or talking with the kitchen staff. Shout out to my homies, Kayla and Aiden, making us the pizzas. They're quite delicious, but they never fail to brighten our days. Let's give a round of applause to all of the security guards, nurses, counselors, maintenance, and kitchen staff.
Yay!
And thanks to all of the individuals mentioned, we are standing here today as ambitious, hungry young adults who are ready to take on the world. A short time from now, we will be a part of a talented group of alumni who have left their legacy at High Tech. Our class is made up of gifted and resilient individuals, from singers and songwriters, authors and poets, engineers, chefs, and scientists, and empowered individuals who are passionate about making this world a better place. As this chapter of our lives comes to an end, the next one begins. So please think about these questions. What do you want to accomplish within these next 4 years of your life? How do you want to make your mark on the world? Over the course of our lives, we will continue to be a part of history, but it's up to us how history is written. It's our time to take charge and change the world. We have to continue the fight and be active in our new communities, as today's Supreme Court ruling, which overturned Roe v. Wade, further proves that point. And I know we will all do that. The next time you see me up on stage, I'll be running for President of the United States. Stay Shaw for President 2044.
Yay! Stay Shaw for president!
And to finish off, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for introducing me to my true passion for politics and always encouraging me and inspiring me to strive for greatness. I wouldn't be where I am today without your love, support, and guidance. So thank you guys. I love you so much.
We love you, Taylor!
Well, it's been one heck of a ride, High Tech, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to have done it with. Taylor Shaw signing off.
Woo!